Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Anthony and today we are playing NBA 2K25. Today's matchup is between the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the Boston Celtics. Alright, and away we go.
At four, number 0, Jason
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jason Tatum.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Handle out there with Bamba. And it's Dillingham in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Well, we are quickly reaching the end of the regular season. Doris, are you as excited as I am for the playoffs coming up?
Definitely, Kevin, and I know it's on the players' and coaches' minds. It's right there waiting for us. But let's remember, the most mature teams, the best teams, recognize games are still to be played. You cannot let the playoffs distract you from what's in front of your face.
Now here's Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Porzingis. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Come on.
And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Porzingis with a screen on Bamba. Got a piece of it. Right block shot. Porzingis can't hit.
That's funny.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Fades. Randle no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randle has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Nice.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from 3-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
And here is McDaniel. Following the 3 from Drew Holiday. And it's Jason Tatum.
I wasn't paying attention there.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
On defense, Boston. And it goes out of
what
bounds.
happened?
That one's off Holiday.
Aw.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with all-star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Drew Holiday, an absolute technician in pick-and-roll action, makes the right read.
Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Outside Holiday. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. It's stolen by Randle. Here's Dillingham, guarded by Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, with his
his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not.
And folks, the coach's challenge has
Yeah, I'm
been
challenging that
initiated
one.
for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult,
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
it's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay review.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Oh man. Oh, this is
And
hard.
so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
City checked in for the Celtics. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. Number 1, the Celtics.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
He misses the free throw.
It
Nice.
seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's
Yeah,
given,
one more.
it seems the better he performs.
And he sinks the second. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Edwards against White. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, when Porzingis is coming off as the cutter in a pick and roll, his desire is to score and finish the play.
Outside Edwards. Dillingham setting the screen for Edwards. To the inside. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Holiday. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brown with the screen on Randle. Acing for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. First chance of the season
close.
for them to go up against this Celtics team.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or
Aw.
on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Mason with a screen on McDaniel.
Oh, come
No
on.
good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in
Got the easy
transition,
two.
a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Oh, come on.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly.
Nice, nice.
Off target from outside. Holiday with it. Defended now by Dillingham. And there is
Sweet.
White, and that's good on the assist by Holiday.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
It's Edwards on the wing. White covering. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Brown deciding where to go with it. Porzingis with a screen on Randle.
Well, that's almost
Nice.
an impossible screen to fight through, and he gets a wide open look because of it.
And so it's Boston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got McCollum. Also, Dante DiVincenzo's out there. Mason is out there with Edwards. And it's Minot in at the 4. And Tatum hammers it home.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And the shot goes down. McCollum's got his first basket of the night.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch and shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Here's Pritchard. 9 points last game out. Here's Jamison. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Celtics making a change here. Walsh is checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Miller's checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Up top, DiVincenzo.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Anthony Edwards. 5th in three-point field goal percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will. Second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. That free throw, no good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minot's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Outside Tatum. Jamison with a screen for Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
And that one falls for Tatum. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Mason, and Dillingham subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
And here is Tatum. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Stolen by Mason. Outside Tatum. Outside Jamison. From deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Tough loss coming against the Rockets.
Nice.
They played.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
You know, that one's a tough one to take. You force the extra session, and then you have the heartbreak of not being able to get it done in the extra session. Brutal.
Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in.
Oh,
for
that's
CJ
terrible.
McCollum.
Oh, man.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Randle outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes
That was
gone
a terrible
by here
shot.
in the second quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, they've raised
They're
their
catching
shooting
up.
percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
The game's catching
We got
up.
a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Julius Randle.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And their win streak is now up to an incredible 32 straight games, which puts them one game shy of those amazing 1972 Lakers.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know
nice,
that's what
nice.
they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
Nice.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. CJ McCollum, he's checked in for Minnesota. Always some very sneaky defenders on the wings in the NBA, and since the All-Star break, no players have been better at setting traps than these small forwards. Third is Jaden McDaniels.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
Yeah, defense a huge point of emphasis for each of them.
Nice.
It doesn't matter whether they're on the ball, as the steals suggest,
You didn't back my
or
ball.
off the ball situations either. They are as active a group of defenders as you're going to see.
Celtics leading by 8. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. That one doesn't go.
Well,
That was
defensively,
close.
if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Always going up for the alley-oop here and taken away by Brown. And stolen by Dillingham.
Simon passed it to
McDaniels
Mason.
against Mason. Shot by McDaniels.
Nice.
No good. Celtics have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Brown. And Bamba pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 8. There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to McDaniels. To the middle. Shot clock at 3. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Holiday with the 3. Here's Mason. And he battles
Nice.
for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Outside Holiday. Inside. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well,
There we go,
known for being
10-point
a
game.
terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Randall. And no
Nice.
time on the buzzer beater. And so that's the end of the first half. Boston on top, up by 10. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
You can see that game plan. Play outside in. They just haven't gotten to the end part. And maybe they won't.
They would if I were coaching.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. Let's see, Ultra fan Latoya wants to know, could Ernie currently score on either Shaq or Kenny?
Well, I've really never seen you ball lately, Ernie, or even
At all.
I don't think I've ever seen you ball, so I'm not sure. I would imagine that your jump shot is pretty prevalent because I've seen you shoot in the studio, but getting around me, never.
You're talking too much. Don't even try it, Ernie. I'll pound you like a... Never mind.
I have full confidence in my ability. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Celtics leading by 10. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low.
Nice.
It's the Boston 5.
Well, you love to see Porzingis battling through contact down low. That's a tremendous finish.
Randall from outside. And it's White with the rebound. Celtics shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. In by Porzingis. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. And
Oh, come
Bamba
on.
pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum against Randall. Bamba a screen on Tatum. Here's Randall. Bank shot.
Nice.
No good.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Yes,
All right.
and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 14. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. You look at Boston. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately. Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
To the paint. And the dunk
Nice.
by Porzingis.
absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
Gillingham with it, guarded by Holiday. And Randall throws it down.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. Number 1, Porzingis. Second is Jason Tatum.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
And all with an outstanding work ethic as well. Constant effort and motion. Always doing whatever they can to get the best possible position and the ultra-high percentage shot.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Hopping around here offensively.
We're on a good roll right now.
By 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bamba passes to McDaniels.
Nice.
And the 3 off target.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Up top, Brown. McDaniels defended. Tatum setting the pick for White. Back to Brown. The kick out to Holiday. This one for 3.
Nice.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 6.
That's incredible patience right there. Just letting the play develop. Nice job, Drew Holiday.
Edwards
Oh, come
with
on.
confidence.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And he knocks down the
Nice.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
Mason, he checked in for the
One more
Celtics.
shot.
Jamison comes in for Derek White. Minnesota also making some changes. Miller's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for McDaniels. And it's C.J. McCollum in for
All right, cool.
Edwards.
We'll get it.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
DiVincenzo passes to Miller. Gillingham with it, guarded by Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Holiday.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And the first one drops. The Celtics making a switch here. Kate is checked in. So he gets them both. We've got 1:18 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Holiday. 6 points for him. Goes up high for the 2.
Nice.
A shifty player who really thrives on making the right play. Holiday sure runs a smooth pick and roll.
DiVincenzo passes to Miller. Here's Dillingham, guarded by Holiday. Back to Miller. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Randall. He's putting up about 21 points per 8 rebounds and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
The first free throw is good. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Dillingham. No good on the second free throw. Celtics leading by 15. Outside, Jamison. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Mann.
Oh.
Second chance effort, and the
Nice.
layup is good. Mason's got his second basket of the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Randall passes to Mann. 13 feet away. He gets that one.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
Outside Holiday. And here's Brown outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will be a quick
Ooh,
pit
that's
stop
terrible.
before hitting the road again.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
Yeah.
Porzingis providing a lot of energy for the Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Edwards is out there with Mason. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's McCollum, and it's Mann in at the 1 spot. And the Celtics with possession here after the basket by Minnesota. Pritchard passes to Tillman. They set the screen. Jamison, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 14. McCollum right side. And again, it's Minnesota.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Mason looking around. Outside Tatum. Those 3-pointers
Come
off the
on.
mark. The Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent group. Edwards passes to Mann. Takes it inside. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
The first one falls.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kate is checked in, and it's Drew Holiday in for Pritchard. Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. All free throws good from Mann. Here's Holiday. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. They set the pick. Pass to Caden. Now here is Holiday. To the middle. And Caden gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 12.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Einod's checked in, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Trey Mann. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Dillingham. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Celtics leading by 12. And here's Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Jamison. Shot clock at 5. Krills the three.
Nice.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Puts one up from 19. Edwards, no good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's the screen. Down low. Here's Cada.
Oh.
The kick out to Tatum. Jamison with a screen for Tatum. Oh, good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 15. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Tatum. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. McDaniels against Brown. Porzingis with a screen on McDaniel. Boston, no good that time either.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
For 3, Edwards. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Boston leading by 13. It's to Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's 18 points for Porzingis.
Boy, tremendous job by Porzingis to get into transition.
Edwards against White. From 18 feet away. Edwards, good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's White. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. White with it. Now defended by Randall. No good. Timberwolves trail by 13.
Just roll around.
To the inside. Another shot. And it's
nice,
with
nice.
the rebound. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Tatum with the screen on it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Minnesota.
51 seconds left in the game. Takes a three. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter
Nice.
of time here.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. 17 points was their biggest margin. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Six to shoot. Outside Tatum. Brown with a screen on Randall. Tatum no good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jalen. On a real roll right now. How much pride do you take in the win streak?
Let's just keep it going. Just keep playing basketball, keep having fun, keep smiling, and it's fun when you win.
That alternative's not very good, so you want to keep winning. Thanks again, man. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.
Thank you for watching. This has been Ironing. If you can please comment, like, and subscribe.